New York State United Teachers, or NYSUT, reversed course on an earlier decision not to support any state senator who voted for the plan to cap property taxes. On Monday, NYSUT endorsed 36 senators who backed the tax cap. The only incumbent left out was Democratic Senator Darrel Aubertine. But after repeated calls to its Albany press office Monday and Tuesday, NYSUT didn't have an answer why. John Harvey is NYSUT's regional staff director in the North Country. He declined to speak on tape and referred questions to Albany, but he said the non-endorsement was because Aubertine hadn't publicly opposed mid-year cuts to school districts. Reached yesterday, Aubertine said he was against cutting school budgets this year, even as he believes more cuts to the state budget will have to be made, given the state's dire financial situation. But Aubertine was unclear on whether he'd articulated that in the past.
Everything is on the table, except schools.
Have you said that?
I just did.
Aubertine accused Senate Majority Leader Dean Skelos, a Republican, for striking a behind-the-scenes deal with NYSUT.
Dean Skelos has approached NYSUT. I'm sure there were political favors promised for not endorsing anyone in this race.
Speaking with Capitol reporter Karen DeWitt Monday, NYSUT President Dick Iannuzzi denied that any deals had been struck with Skelos.
I wouldn't describe it that way. I mean, it falls in line with the way we do business, which is that we look at the issues that are on the table.
NYSUT didn't endorse challenger David Renzi in the 48th Senate race either. Regional Staff Director John Harvey said that was because he had, quote, an unknown record. Renzi wasn't available yesterday. His campaign manager, Chris McKenna, said Renzi wasn't able to make his case.
Dave Renzi had not had an opportunity to sit down with the teachers union. They weren't conducting interviews of candidates earlier on in this campaign.
Republicans are defending a one-seat majority in the Senate. The Aubertine-Renzi race could be the deciding one. The campaign spiraled into vicious attacks from both sides in recent weeks, much like the special election last winter that won Aubertine the seat in the first place. Renzi has hammered away at Aubertine for hiring his sister as a constituent liaison shortly after taking office in April. That violated state ethics policies. Aubertine let his sister go after 3 weeks. Her salary has been returned. Aubertine has fired back, accusing Renzi of improperly taking state pension credits for working as a part-time lawyer for the town of Pamelia. Renzi says he never received the benefits and has asked the state controller to erase them. The two sides have also traded charges of stealing campaign signs. The attacks are likely to intensify as Aubertine and Renzi sprint to the finish line. For North Country Public Radio, I'm David Summerstein.